Hello dear students, so very good afternoon to all of you. So I hope that you would be fine at your home. So our lecture for today is of topic pronoun. So today we will start with the rest of the portion which was left. So today we are going to discuss the second type, which is reflexive and emphatic pronouns. So let's consider two examples which are visible on the screen. So first of all, he hurt himself due to his carelessness. So here you can see I have underlined word himself, which is the example of reflexive pronoun. So there is another example. They set themselves down to play cards. So here themselves is underlined. Okay. So here it is also a reflexive pronoun. Now let me explain you that what is a reflexive pronoun. So dear student, a reflexive pronoun is that pronoun which refer back to the subject. So you can see here that himself is referring back to subject he. Okay. So and here again themselves it is referring back to subject they. Okay. So when a pronoun reflect back or emphasis that who has done the work, then those pronouns are called reflexive pronoun. Okay, so here's the definition. When the action done by the subject turns back or reflects upon the subject, the compound personal pronoun is called reflexive pronoun. So the method to make the reflexive pronoun, if your pronoun is singular, for example, my, then you will add self. Okay, your self. Okay, him, add self, it will become himself. Okay, if it is plural, for example, are, then we will add selves, 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 and it will become ourselves. Your, it can be singular also, plural also. So your selves, then selves. Okay, so there is a little bit difference between the reflexive and emphatic pronoun. Okay, so if we talk about face wise, okay, face wise they are similar himself. Okay, they will look same. Okay, there is no any difference spelling wise in reflexive and emphatic pronoun. So another example, then I will explain you the definition again. I myself cleaned the house. Okay, then she herself spoke to me about it. So here you can see that myself, okay, it is laying more emphasis on the subject, herself laying more emphasis on she. Okay, means it is giving more importance. Okay, it is highlighting the work of the subject than a reflexive pronoun. Okay, so here he hurt himself. Okay, himself is here reflexive. If we write he himself hurt, okay, then himself would be emphatic pronoun. Okay, so this is only the difference. So now the definition, when the same compound personal pronoun is used for laying emphasis, okay, on a pronoun or noun, it is called emphatic pronoun. So this is only the difference between the reflexive and emphatic pronoun. So I hope that you would be able to understand this. So our next type is demonstrative pronoun. Okay, so this, that, these, those points out the person or things to which they refer. Okay, means these four pronouns, they give us the indication. Okay, so what kind of indication we get? After the example you will be able to understand. Okay, so here do it like this, do it like this. So here this and it. So this is talking about it. Okay, so do it like this. So this is pointing to it. Okay, then second example, these are better than those. Okay, these are better than those. So here these and this those. Okay, so they are just indicating that this thing is better than that one. Okay, so then the last, what is over there? Okay, so again it is giving the signal that what is on that place, okay, or in that direction. Okay, what is that over there? So same is that and there. So these are demonstrative pronouns. So one thing I want to discuss you, that this, when we use this, so its plural is these. Okay, so this and these we use for the objects which are near. For example, if I say, okay, this is my pen. Okay, so I will use this for the things which are near to me. So if the pen is far away, I will say that pen is mine. Okay, so if there are more pens, I will say that those pens are mine. So it is not in my reach. Okay, so the things which are near to you, for that you will use this or these. Okay, for the far away object, farther away objects, you use that or those. So here is one note for you. Okay, because there is not that much difference in adjectives and pronouns. So if if there is a noun immediate after this, that, these, those, they act as demonstrative adjectives. So if you notice here after these we have helping verb. Okay, here after this nothing we have. So here also we don't have any noun immediate after these. But here in these examples, these pens. So pens, it is a noun. Okay, so here it is these, it look like a pronoun, but it is here acting as an adjective, demonstrative adjective. So you have to take care. Okay, so not every time these will act as pronoun. So some students, they just check these. Okay, this is these here, so that is pronoun. So it is not always true. Okay, so you have to see that is there any noun nearby or not. If it is without noun, that is pronoun. If there is noun with these, then that is not pronoun, it is demonstrative adjective. So another example, what was that noise? Noise is here a noun. Okay, so that is working here again as demonstrative adjective. So please take care of this thing. So another rule, this or these and a possessive pronoun cannot be used together. Means to say, this and a possessive pronoun we can't use together. So this example will help you to understand better. So if there is need, okay, grammatically you can't use, okay, together, but if you want to use, there is the need to use pronoun also, possessive pronoun also, and these also, then the structure should be like this. So example is, these new dresses of hers are very impressive. I repeat again, these new dresses of her are very impressive. So it should not be not these her new dresses. Okay, so you can't say that these her. So this is possessive pronoun. Okay, so possessive adjective. Okay, so here this is pronoun, so you can't use these together. Okay, so if you want to use, okay, you will use hers. Okay, so these new dresses are of hers are very impressive. So then this car of mine needs a thorough repair. So you can't say that this my car. Okay, this my car is grammatically incorrect. So you will say this car of mine. Okay, and similar case is not with that those. Okay, so there is a different case that those is used to avoid repetition. How? Here's the example. Our students are better disciplined than those of the neighboring school. So here I have used those. So similar type of sentence. Our students are better disciplined than the students of neighboring school. So you can see here, okay, when I used those, so there was no need to write this noun again. Okay, so at the place of the students I have written here those. So like this it helps us to avoid the repetition. So you can see very clearly. Okay, then one more example we have. His nature is just like that of his brother. Okay, so here again uh, his nature is just like the nature of his brother. Okay, so here the nature. Okay, so at the place of the nature we have used here that. So again with the help of that we have avoided this noun the nature. So like this it helps to avoid the repetition also. So keep in mind it is only for that and those, not for this and these. So after this next type we have indefinite pronouns. So what is indefinite? Means which is not for a particular person. So some pronouns like one, none, all, some, few, everyone, anyone, everybody, etc. are used to refer to a person or a thing in a general way. So generally we talk about. Okay, generally means not for any particular person. It is for all. Okay, so here the underlined words are indefinite pronouns. None should ever abuse anybody. Means no one should abuse to anybody. Okay, few could escape unhurt from the big fire. Few means almost we can say that equal to no. Okay, so few could escape unhurt from the big fire. So many were there, but I did not know anyone. Okay, so many we can't explain that many. It is these are how many people. Okay, that how many persons are there. So one more thing, here is a note for you. When the gender is indefinite about the singular, means if you don't know about the gender of the pronoun which you are going to use, okay, so generally we use masculine gender. When the gender of the pronoun, okay, is not given, okay, so you will use masculine gender. So here's the example. Everyone must do his best. So you can't say that everyone must do her best. Okay, so if you want to mention any gender with indefinite pronoun, so which pronoun we will use? His best. So here we will use possessive adjective, okay, so which is masculine. Okay, anyone will be able to do this if he tries. So here again we have used he, means which is a masculine pronoun. Okay, so we can't use she here. So generally we say we use masculine pronoun. Okay, so then distributive pronoun. So each, either, neither are called distributive pronoun as they refer to a singular person or thing in a group, because they refer to a single person. Okay, one at a time of a group. Okay, they are always followed by a singular verb. For example, each of the boys. So boys, this is the group of boys. So we are talking about each of the boys. So here, as we said, that it always carries singular verb. So each of the boys, okay, has received a present. Either of the method leads to the same result. Okay, so these things you have to take care. So here methods will come. Okay, so some students, they just see boys plural and they write have, but you have to keep in mind that because of each we will use the singular verb. One more thing you have to take care, if there is a noun after each, it will again work as a distributive adjective. Okay, because the definition of adjective is, okay, is that a word which describe a noun is known as adjective. So here each is referring to this boy. So here boy is a noun and here each is here distributive adjective. So see here each of the boys. So here after each there is no any particular noun, but here we have a noun. So same, either method leads to the same result. Neither answer is correct. Okay, so please take care of this thing, because in exams, okay, sometimes they just ask, okay, to identify the given words are adjective or pronoun, because they spelling wise they are same. Okay, so now the next type is reciprocal pronoun. So from the name only you might understand that what is a reciprocal pronoun. So each other and one another are reciprocal pronoun, as they denotes reciprocal or mutual action. Mutual action means the common action. When a common action, okay, is done by both the subjects, okay, and we want to refer it back, okay, then we use, for example, the two brothers love each other. So the action is here love, okay, which is done by two brothers. So the two brothers love each other. Okay, then the three brothers love one another. So you might be thinking that here why each other is there, okay, and why one another is there. You have to take care that each other we use for the two persons only, and one another we use for more than two. Okay, so I hope that after this you'll be able to solve the blanks. Okay, any kind of blanks you'll be able to solve after attending this lecture. So I will give you some practice exercise also. Tomorrow you will get it in your Smart Study app. Okay, so this is the end of the lecture. Thank you and have a nice day.